Hello everyone, this is Barcelona World News. Please make sure you subscribe and share. Transfer rumors, news, Barcelona told price to sign Rafael Leo. Barcelona have been told what they will need to pay to sign Rafael Leo from AC Milan, while Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta wants a new striker to be at the club within a fortnight as talks over Victor Gyökeres drag on. Join us for the latest transfer news, rumors and gossip from around the globe. Diario Sport reports that Barcelona have been told that an offer of €70 million plus variables could tempt AC Milan to part ways with Rafael Leo. The Portugal international has been the subject of serious interest from Bayern Munich this summer, but the Bundesliga giants were unable to persuade Milan to do a deal. However, Sport adds that it is difficult to see the 26-year-old leaving Serie A in this window, even though Milan do not have European football. Even if Barcelona do firm up their interest, there could be no agreement until later in the window once the Catalan club's financial position. Marcus Rashford, Barcelona transfer chances increase for Man United forward. Marcus Rashford's preferred destination this summer is Barcelona, and with the Catalan side missing out on athletic clubs Nico Williams and Liverpool fending off bids for Luis Diaz, the Man United forward's prospects of a Spanish switch have increased. Becomes clearer. Marcus Rashford, Barcelona transfer chances increase for Man United forward. Marcus Rashford's preferred destination this summer is Barcelona, and with the Catalan side missing out on athletic clubs Nico Williams and Liverpool fending off bids for Luis Diaz, the Man United forward's prospects of a Spanish switch have increased. Marcus Rashford has returned to Manchester United after his loan with Aston Villa officially expired on June 30. However, the forward faces no real future at Old Trafford, and he would rather be at a new club than returning to Carrington this summer. Barcelona remains Rashford's preferred destination should he leave United this summer. That's because in the past week, Barcelona have seen their hopes of landing either Liverpool's Luis Diaz or athletic club's Nico Williams more or less extinguished. Liverpool rejected Bayern Munich's offer for Diaz, just as they rebuffed Barca's advances earlier this summer, and made it clear the Colombian is not for sale. Then on Friday, Williams signed a new 10-year deal with athletic club. Financial issues remain a concern at Barcelona. They have tight financial parameters set by La Liga and a recent history of failing to register players due to problems around funding those deals. Rashford's prospects of a switch to Barcelona look more likely now than they did a week ago, but how a deal will be structured will take some work given Barcelona's financial issues, Rashford's wages at Manchester United, and the Old Trafford club's preference to sell rather than sanction another loan. It is understood that, if he cannot move to Barcelona, Rashford wants a move to another Champions League club. It is for that reason that Aston Villa appear out of the running for the moment and have not pursued a permanent deal at the £40 million mark set by United. Rashford moved to Villa on loan in January and he had a promising spell there, recovering some of his best form, but Villa missed out on Champions League qualification on the final day of the season. Newcastle. In April, it was reported that Rashford does not want to move to London, which seemingly rules out Chelsea, Arsenal and Spurs. As United's biggest rivals, Man City and Liverpool can also be considered highly unlikely. If he wants to play for a Champions League club in England, that just leaves Newcastle. It's understood that, if a Barcelona move does not materialize, Rashford may be open to Newcastle, but Sky Sports News understands the Magpies have no interest in him at this stage. There has also been interest from clubs in Germany, Italy and Saudi Arabia, Sky Sports News understands. An issue for clubs in Europe more than Saudi has been Rashford's high wages at United and how to reach an offer that would be attractive to him. A loan deal would be more manageable for European clubs, but United are not keen on this and prefer a permanent sale, as they also do with Antony, Jadon Sancho and Alejandro Garnacho. However, Sancho has more concrete interest from Europe so far, including Juventus, Napoli and former club Borussia Dortmund. Transfer rumors, Barcelona return for Rashford, Arsenal braced for €85 million Martinelli bid. V.